byvoeglike naamwoorde of adjektiewe. Dit vertel ons meer van die selfstandige naamwoord, which is the noun in English. Ons kan dit gebruik as trappe van vergelyking en as intensiewe vorm. Nou, trappe van vergelyking is degrees of comparison. And then, intensive form is intensiewe vorm. So here's an example. Dit is koud vandag. It is cold today. The adjective of the adjectief, or as we said at the beginning, byvoeglike naamwoord is koud, cold. I can use it in degrees of comparison, trappe van vergelyking, as koud, kouer as, die koudste, cold, colder than, the or the coldest. I can use it as intensive form, intensiewe vorm. Dit is ijskoud. It is ice cold. But sometimes the shape of the adjective changes, or the form of the adjective. Partykeer verander die vorm van die adjektief. Let's look at the next page. Let's have a look at the sentence. Vandag is dit koud. Today it is cold. Where is the adjective standing at the moment? Die adjektief staan aan die einde van die sin. So the adjective is at the end of the sentence. Okay? Then, if I change the position of the adjective will change as well. Okay, so let's have a look. Dit is 'n koue dag. I took coat and it's now standing in front of the noun. Okay, so what did I add? I added an E. And because the adjective is standing in front of the noun, it becomes dit is 'n koue dag. Right here in the block, you can see the adjectief staan nou voor die naamwoord. It is in front of the noun. Koud verander na koue. Cold is changing to, well, in English it doesn't change, but in Afrikaans, most of the time it changes. Okay, so let's recap. If the adjective is at the end of the sentence, it has a shape or a form. But the moment it moves in front of the noun, it changes. Dit is 'n koue dag, not dit is 'n koud dag. It doesn't sound right, does it? So, die adjektief se vorm kan verander, so the adjective's shape can change. Dit hang net af waar dit in die sin staan. It just depends on the position it is in the sentence, or the position it has in the sentence. Where does it stand in the sentence? So when you want to write a sentence, check, is your adjective at the end of the sentence, or is it standing in front of a noun? Right, let's move on to the next page. Nog adjektiewe. Here are some more adjectives. Die blik is leeg. The container is empty. You will see that leeg is at the end of the sentence. Now I'm going to move it in front of the noun, which is blik. Daar is geen koekies in die leë blik nie. So, leeg moved in front of the noun, and therefore I took away the G and I added the deelteken, which changed the sound to leë. The deelteken always changes the sound into an sound, okay? Look here at the top. If I didn't have the deelteken, the sound would just be lee. But the moment I added the deelteken here, the 2 dots, it became leer. Okay, so remember, if it's in front of the noun here, okay, it will become leer blik. Die blik is leeg en daar is geen koekies in die leer blik nie. We move on to the next one. Groente is gesond. So, vegetables is healthy. Where is the adjective? It is at the end of the sentence. Here it is. Ons eet gesonde groente. Now, here is the noun, vegetables. Where did the adjective move to? In front of the noun, and therefore I added the E. Gesond became gesonde. Next sentence. Al my potlode is stikkend. All my coloring pencils are broken. Okay, stikkend is broken. So where is the position of the adjective? At the end of the sentence, stikkend. Now I'm going to move it in front of the noun, which is potlode. Ek het stikkende potlode. Do you see how the form changed of the adjective? Right, next sentence. Die gebou in Dubai is baie hoog. The building in Dubai is very high. High is my adjective, and as you can see, it's at the end of the sentence. Let's move it in front of the noun. Dit is 'n baie hoë gebou. Here is my adjective, and it is in front of the noun. Let's see which of the letters I got rid of. Look, it's the G I took out, but then we're left with who. And it shouldn't be who, it should be who. So what did I say? How do we change the sound? We add the E and the deelteken. Then it becomes who. Okay, so let's have a look at some more adjectives. Goed, which means good. Laag is low. Oud is old. Jonk is young. Lank is long. Droog is dry. Doof is deaf. Nuut is new. Gaaf is kind. And ag is pure. Okay, so let's look at which shape the words took on when they were moved in front of the noun. Okay, let's see which letters were replaced. So if I look at goed, here, the D was taken away and it became goeie. Okay, my punte is goed. Ek het goeie punte. Laag, I took away the A and the G and I made an E. Why do we not have a deelteken there now? Because I said the E changes, the deelteken changes it into a sound. Okay, look at the original word here, laag. It's a R sound. The moment I took away one of the A's, it became laag when I added the E. So this little E already changed the sound into a sound. So it's not necessary for the deelteken. Okay, right. Let's move on to the next one. Oud. My opa is oud. We take away the D if oud goes in front of opa. Ek het 'n ou opa. Jonk. So when I have a little rule that says The K makes way for the G to stay. So, jonk will become jong. I remove the K and I add a G. Therefore, the K makes way for the G to stay. The same with lank. K makes way for the G to stay. My hare is lank. Ek het lang hare. My hair is long. I have long hair. Droog becomes droe. There we go. Do you see that I took away the O and the G? And to change the sound into a, I added the E and the two dots, which is the deelteken. Doof, I have to remove the F, excuse me, and add the W-E, okay? The W. Doof becomes doewe. Take away, drop the F, add a W. That's the rule. With niet, usually when there are two vowels in the middle of the word, we always drop the one. Okay, in this case, it's niet becomes nieve. My skoene is niet. Niet at the end of the sentence. Now I move it to in front of the noun. Ek het nuwe skoene. Gaaf, same thing. You drop the one vowel and you add the W-E. Gaaf, gawe. Do you see the words that ended on F's? Got W's. See? F got a W-E. Okay, if a word ends on a G, like ach, which means pure, you're going to add a T-E. Ach, te. Okay. Die diamant is eg, the diamond is pure. Dit is 'n egte diamant. It is a pure diamond. So we just said words ending on a G receives a T-E. So let's quickly go through the translations of these words. Sag means soft. Snaaks means funny. Lig means light. Verlep means wilted. Gelap is patched. Glad is smooth. And vinnig is fast. Okay, so let's have a look. Sag ends on a G, so I add a T-E. Snaaks. I cannot take one of the A's away because I always see the K as my bodyguard. Okay, so because the bodyguard is there, the twins are safe. So, snaaks will just get an E. Snaaks. Die fliek is snaaks. The movie is funny. Dit is 'n snaakse fliek. It is a funny movie. Lig, what did I say? When it ends on a G, it gets a T-E. Okay? My tas is lig, my bag is light. Ek het 'n ligte tas. I have a light bag. Again, light is in front of the noun, which is bag, so that's why it gets the T-E. Verlep, it has the same rule as the G. If it ends on P, it will get a T-E. So, verlep, verlepte. The rose is wilted. I have a wilted rose. Die roos is verlep. Ek het 'n verlepte roos. The same with patched. Gelap ends on a P. It will get a T-E. Right, let's have a look at glad. Do you see the short vowel? What do we normally do when there's a short vowel? We double the consonant. So this will become glad and gladde. Die ijskaatsbaan in the grove, the ice rink in the grove is glad, it's smooth. Dit is 'n gladde ijskaatsbaan. It is a smooth ice rink. Then we have vinnig. It has 2 syllables, okay? I know you want to go and add the TE in now, but you can't. Why? Because it has 2 syllables. So now, vinnig will not become vinnigte. It will just get an E. Vinnige. Die Ferrari is 'n vinnige kar. Die Ferrari is vinnig. Okay, so we have some rules here. Most words ending on a G or a P gets a T, but that's only when it's 1 syllable. Like I showed you with vinnig here. Because it's 2 syllables, we don't add a TE, we only add an E. Short sound words doubles the consonant and gets an E, right, like we did with glad and gladde here. Double syllable words gets an E. Yeah, there we go. We did it with vinnig and vinnige. And then I want you to remember the rule about the K. Remember jonk en lank? The K makes way for the G to stay. So I'm taking away the K and I'm adding the G. Right, however, there are words that never change. Whether they are at the end of the sentence or in front of the noun, they never change. These are words like vrot, mooi, slim, honger, dors, and so forth, etc. Okay, these adjectives are words that you will have to learn and you have to know it off by heart. I've set up a study set called Byvoeglike naamwoorde. You are welcome to go onto Quizlet and practice your adjectives there.